Beneath the waves, a world far vaster and more mysterious than any alien planet awaits. Our oceans, covering over 70% of Earth's surface, remain largely unexplored, a frontier teeming with secrets, wonders, and challenges. But what if I told you that the age of true deep-sea exploration is just beginning? That new technologies are rapidly transforming our understanding of this immense unseen world? We're on the cusp of unveiling incredible discoveries, pushing the boundaries of human knowledge, and perhaps even changing the course of our future. So grab your gear, because today we're diving deep into the next generation of ocean exploration. At the forefront of this revolution are ocean robotics. Think of them as our tireless scouts in the abyss. First up, we have autonomous underwater vehicles, or AUVs. These silent, torpedo-shaped explorers are the marathon runners of the deep. They can roam the ocean for weeks or even months on end, completely untethered. Powered by advanced AI, they map vast swaths of the seafloor with unprecedented detail, collecting crucial data on everything from temperature to salinity, all without a human in sight. Imagine an AUV methodically charting a previously unknown underwater mountain range, or creating a perfect 3D model of a long-lost shipwreck. They are the intrepid cartographers of the deep, painting a picture of a world we've only ever glimpsed. They can survey hundreds of square kilometers in a single mission, building the high-resolution maps that are essential for every other type of deep-sea work. Without these maps, we're essentially flying blind. But mapping is just the beginning. Then there are the remotely operated vehicles, or ROVs. These are the surgeons of the deep sea. While AUVs are about wide-scale exploration, ROVs are all about precision and interaction. They are tethered to a surface vessel by a long cable, which provides power and allows for real-time communication. This tether is their lifeline, enabling human operators, often sitting in a control room that looks like it's straight out of NASA, to pilot the vehicle with incredible accuracy. Equipped with powerful thrusters, high-definition cameras that act as our eyes, and a suite of sophisticated robotic arms, ROVs can perform tasks that would be impossible for a human diver. They can delicately collect samples of fragile deep-sea corals, place sensors on the edge of a volcanic vent spewing superheated water, or even perform complex maintenance on underwater oil and gas pipelines. We're seeing next-generation robots with even more specialized functions. Imagine bio-inspired soft robots that mimic the movements of an octopus, allowing them to navigate fragile ecosystems without causing any disturbance. Or picture powerful drilling platforms that can penetrate the ocean floor to study the geology beneath. These ROVs are our hands and eyes in a world too deep, dark, and dangerous for us to visit directly. But robots aren't the only ones venturing deeper. As amazing as these machines are, there's still no substitute for the human mind, for our intuition and our ability to make complex decisions on the fly. That say, advancements in material science and engineering are ushering in a new era of human deep-sea exploration. We're talking about next-generation submersibles. Think of James Cameron's dive to the Mariana Trench, but supercharged. New materials like syntactic foam and titanium alloys are allowing engineers to build submersibles that can withstand the crushing pressures of the absolute deepest parts of the ocean, the Hadal Zone. These cutting-edge vessels aren't just stronger, they're smarter and more comfortable, offering longer mission durations. Instead of a few frantic hours at the bottom, scientists could potentially spend days or even weeks immersed in the abyssal zone, conducting experiments and making observations in real time. And looking even further ahead, what about underwater habitats? Permanent or semi-permanent deep-sea bases where humans could live and work for extended periods? This isn't just science fiction anymore. It's a tangible goal that engineers and scientists are actively working towards. These outposts would be the ultimate example of human-machine collaboration. Robots could perform the dangerous heavy lifting and routine tasks outside the habitat, while the human scientists inside provide the critical thinking, problem-solving, and on-the-spot scientific analysis that only a human can offer. The synergy between human intellect and robotic strength is the key to unlocking the ocean's deepest secrets. So with all this incredible new technology, what are we hoping to find? We're poised to discover new worlds right here on Earth. Every time we send a vehicle into the deep, we have the chance to encounter species never before seen by human eyes. From ghostly snailfish that thrive under immense pressure to bizarre, bioluminescent creatures that create their own light shows in the dark, the deep sea is a hotbed of biodiversity. It's not just about strange and wonderful animals. We're discovering entire ecosystems that operate on completely different rules from our sunlit world. Take hydrothermal vents, for example. These are cracks in the ocean floor that spew out superheated, mineral-rich water. Around them, incredible communities of life thrive. Not through photosynthesis, but through chemosynthesis. They get their energy from chemical reactions. Studying these unique forms of life could hold fundamental clues to the origins of life on Earth, and maybe even guide our search for life on other planets. Beyond life, the ocean floor is a treasure trove of resources. Deep-sea mud and crusts contain high concentrations of rare earth minerals, which are vital for everything from our smartphones to green energy technologies. Marine organisms, from sponges to microbes, produce unique chemical compounds, many of which have the potential to become new medicines to fight diseases like cancer. There's even the potential for novel energy sources locked away beneath the seafloor. The deep ocean isn't an empty void. It's a dynamic and resource-rich environment that could profoundly shape our future. However, this incredible potential for discovery comes with profound responsibility. The allure of new resources is strong, but we must proceed with extreme caution. Deep-sea ecosystems are often incredibly fragile and slow-growing. A deep-sea coral reef might take thousands of years to form. A single careless act of mining could destroy it in an instant. We have to ask ourselves some tough ethical questions. How do we ensure that these precious, often unique ecosystems are protected? How do we fairly and sustainably govern access to these vast resources so they benefit all of humanity and not just a select few? These are complex challenges, and we must find the answers together as a global community before we cause irreversible damage to the last truly wild frontier on our planet. The potential impact of these advancements on science and society is immeasurable. A better understanding of deep ocean currents can dramatically improve our climate models. The discovery of new pharmaceutical compounds could lead to life-saving drugs. The responsible extraction of deep-sea minerals could fuel our technological progress. But the journey ahead is not without its hurdles. First and foremost, we need robust environmental protections and clear international governance for these new frontiers. The high seas, the areas beyond national jurisdiction, belong to everyone, and we need strong treaties to manage them wisely. And of course, this kind of ambitious research requires significant and sustained funding. Pushing the boundaries of exploration isn't cheap. But this isn't just a mission for scientists and engineers in labs and on research vessels. It's a collective human endeavor. It starts with curiosity and a passion for our planet. Your support for conservation efforts, your interest in science communication, and your willingness to learn about this incredible blue heart of our world are all vitally important. We need a generation of storytellers, artists, policymakers, and informed citizens who understand the importance of the ocean and advocate for its protection. So what do you think is the most exciting potential discovery waiting for us in the deep sea? Is it new life, a clue to our past, or a resource for our future? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I read every single one, and I'm genuinely curious to hear what fascinates you the most about this topic. The unknown is calling. Together, we can unlock the mysteries of the deep, explore new worlds, and ensure that the wonders of our ocean are preserved for generations to come. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive today. If you enjoyed this journey into the future of ocean exploration, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an adventure. Until next time, stay curious.